Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a pickup of 11. Down on their first offensive play. Here's Brissett. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 14 yards that time for number 14.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Buying time to his left. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. To throw again on second down. Brissett. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this game, the ninth that the Jags have played here in London, you might know that Shad Khan, he's the owner of both the Jaguars and Fulham in the English Premier League on the soccer side of things. And this is the third of 3 London games the NFL will play this year. But there is one more game to come over on the continent. The Seahawks and Bucks from Munich, Germany. The first time a regular season game will be played there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. first down. Mahomes. Left side here to Sanders. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Jaguars. Garrett Wilson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Brissett. It's caught by Hooper. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, Brissett. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First down, Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And in the air once more, it's Brissett. Steps away to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Fourth down, Brissett. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Dancing to his left. Looking sideline, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. Brissett to throw on first. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. In motion left comes Williams. On 2nd and goal, Brissett. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Darnell Mooney, 53 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brissett's throw into the hands of Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Brissett. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Brissett on first down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Marr able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll throw now on the final play. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Now Mahomes. Again, that's Hurst. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second and goal, here's the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On first and 10, Brissett. That is caught. It's Williams. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Touchdown, Broncos! Austin Eckler, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he completes it to Wilson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2nd and 5 now. Brissett. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes, and he can't escape, and down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he will fight his way. For a touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Brissett. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Williams brings it in. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Austin Eckler,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
What is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Brissett.
And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Brissett.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
All right.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, just a tremendous game throwing the football. Over 400 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes included in that total. And he really just dissected this defense from the opening kickoff